Pull up, man.
We live.
Nice conversation on a beautiful Sunday.
Episode 403 of the TheFaisonViewPodcast, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you lock in, man. Thank you guys for all the support. Fans, viewers, man. New viewers, old viewers, man. We here. Let's go. On a relaxing Sunday, we chilling, man. I'm with my brother. Brother. I told you the 400s, bro. We dropping heat.
We here.
400s, we dropping
direct. We ready.
And it's crazy, bro. You was the first podcast. You, me, and Deshaun.
It's crazy because I remember I was like, we might as well just do this. Like we see people make a podcast, and we always have these conversations all the time off camera. So I was like, you know what? We should start one. Now we're here, 403.
403.
We here now, man.
403, man. Hey, man, let's get into it, man. We just chilling. We really off schedule. For real. Really off schedule. Yeah. We just talking. Barbershop
Anything
talking,
goes, man.
Anything goes, man. Anything goes.
Man,
Lil Wayne. All right, Lil Wayne, he released his video in response to not being selected to the Super Bowl, which we know that was in New Orleans, and that went to Kendrick Lamar. What I didn't like about this situation, bro, is just the fact that regardless of anything, both are great artists. Both are honestly, when it's said and done, both are icons. We know Wayne is a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. What I didn't like within this, and I don't want to be hypocritical too, because I did it at first, but I don't want it to be a thing where, okay, well, Kendrick is selected, but he's not getting his credit, so let's disrespect Kendrick. Or Wayne didn't get selected. Here's the reasons why he didn't get selected. Let's disrespect Wayne. Stop it, bro. And for those people who came out and said Wayne doesn't have the songs to perform a Super Bowl, bro, what are we talking about? And I just want to briefly go down the list of songs he could have had. You talking about How to Love, Crosses Genres. You talking about Mirrors. We can bring Bruno Mars. We talking about Millie.
Let the beat build.
Go DJ. Fireman. Bro, it's so many classics. 6 foot, 7 foot. Bro, the people that he could bring out Miss Me with Drake. He could bring out Nicki. He could bring out, imagine if, back that thing up, and they could just drop a little snippet. Imagine them coming out and them showing praise. So a lot of people just wanted, that to be in New Orleans and have that experience with one of the.
It makes sense. This is where he's from.
It made sense, bro.
And I totally agree with him about the situation with Wayne because he's a legend. It's like well deserved for him to actually be in the Super Bowl. It's his hometown. Doesn't make sense. Like he's not going to be in the game forever. And I think this is one of the moments that Lil Wayne really wanted in his career. He already, completed. He had already accomplished everything. So this Super Bowl, this is one of the things that he wanted to do before he finished his career. I honestly felt like he was going to probably drop an album after he performed. Like he might have did a hurrah. Like it could have been probably a rollout. But although I think Kendrick, it was also a good decision for Kendrick because he's a new guy in the sense of like Wayne been in the game for 30 plus years almost. Jay been in the game. We got Snoop, they already performed. So it's kind of time for, a younger artist of a newer generation to be able to represent the newer up and coming generations. I just feel like it would be a little bit of a blackballing situation. We know Wayne is the goal. We know that he was supposed to do it, probably so. But at the same time, they kind of got to give, the younger guys the chance to, show what they got. And Kendrick is actually a great representation of the culture. And Kendrick, they might say, Wayne got hits. I love when he has hella hits. He has a lot of hits, but so does Kendrick. And Kendrick has a lot of hits that's very uplifting and powerful. And he's actually on a great run right now. So it's like, it's perfect.
Yeah, I get it.
And it's one of the things I've noticed in the game is like when somebody's on the run, it's like it's a lot of things in the way to stop it. And I just feel like from the Jay-Z's, from the Drakes, from the Waynes, I feel like they should all stand behind K-Dot on this, actually. And actually, help promote this and make this a community thing. We need to come together.
One thing I will say as a Wayne fan, I do agree with the point of people saying to me and saying to Wayne fans is that it's a sense of entitlement. It is a sense of entitlement. I agree with that. He deserves that.
He deserved that.
And just because Wayne deserves it does not mean that Kendrick doesn't deserve it. It's just that And I said this to you, bro. We gotta understand we gotta understand just, and it's not blaming anybody, but Jay-Z, he when he did good with these Super Bowl picks for the last 4 years, we gave him credit. So being in that position, and we feel like he didn't make the right decision for a lot of people, it's okay to be critical because that's the position you take and the role you take when people are going to have their opinions on it.
You got to accept what comes with it.
I hate the people that right now, I dislike the points of being like, don't bring Jay-Z into it. It does play a factor because we gave him credit for the Super Bowl performances we did love. And I mean, in this situation, Jay-Z being critical.
He's not above scrutiny, but at the same time, I honestly feel like this was a decision Jay-Z wanted to make, even though the whole world thinks like, well, no, that Wayne is from New Orleans and he should have had the opportunity. I think Jay-Z actually in his heart felt like Kendrick was the better, option. Because Kendrick, believe it or not, I mean, Kendrick, I would say I love Wayne. It's one of my favorite rappers all time, but I think Kendrick is actually a better performer than Wayne. I think Kendrick will have more range and more, he will give more substance to the people. I know Wayne got hits and stuff like that, but Kendrick got way more substance. He has way more content. I feel like it would be more heartfelt and more powerful. I think he will actually give a better message than Wayne. Wayne, we listen to his music when we have a good time. And I know he got the certain songs that, we make us think. But I think Kendrick overall, I think he has the overall, package for this. Like he'll be able to give us what we need from this type of situation, this type of year. We've been having a crazy year. I know 2025 might be crazy, but I think it will be a good bring in to the next year and stuff like that.
Yeah, and really to talk about it directly, Wayne's apology. Let's talk about that briefly. Wayne. I mean, I said Wayne's apology, but basically Wayne coming out and speaking. What did we feel about that? I felt it was heartfelt, bro. I feel like you see the human in Wayne in this clip. And he doesn't often do this. This is something like we said earlier, he really wanted. I feel like he's achieved every single accolade it is. And I hate the narrative out there that people looking at him as bitter or looking at him as like pushing his fans to, basically hate other people with an opposing.
It's like a divided conquer type of thing.
Yeah, but when he, I just feel like he was just being genuine. And I respect that because you don't have a lot of people in those situations or celebrities that are being genuine. You got a lot of PR behind a lot of people, and it's a lot of politics when people are discussing and talking. So he had a real message, and I feel like it's okay for him to feel
vulnerable. He's gonna feel
vulnerable, bro.
And I would say too, also, I know the reason why he came out and apologized or not apologize, whatever he felt about it, and he just did it for the fans. He's Lil Wayne. One thing about him, you can say whatever about him. He's very genuine. He really loves his fans, so he just wanted to actually come out and speak out about it, just to let his fans calm down, and let his fans know, like, yeah, I feel hurt about it, but it's okay. I'm still Lil Wayne. I'm still the people's champion. But, they made their mistake, but it's okay. We're going to keep rocking. He got the, Louisiana Festival coming. And, he bringing the Hot Boys back. So that might be better than Super Bowl performance. So and I respect how he feel because he's deserving of it. And it's something that I feel like he got snubbed on. But in the industry, we have to realize in the industry, the Grammys, we always getting snubbed. Like the Macklemore, Kendrick went through that with Macklemore. So it happens. A lot of we just talk about it's a lot of great artists with no Grammys. No Grammys. Nas just got a Grammy. Tupac didn't have a Grammy. So it's a lot of people that don't have Grammys or have things that they deserve, and we just have to understand that this is the game that they play with us. They play it's chess, not checkers. So obviously, the beef happening between Kendrick and Drake. So they know Kendrick is going to bring in more views. They need because lately the Super Bowl performance has been doing good, but the views haven't been that as good as it used to be. So they know Kendrick, this right here, and honestly, the weird thing about it, I think the industry they might tell him to play the Not Like Us. They probably tell him, no, we want you to do the Kendrick.
For sure.
They want them numbers.
You think he's not going to get up there and play that?
Now, that's another debate. I want to know. I really want to.
That's a good question.
You guys in the comments, comment. Do you think Kendrick's going to do Not Like Us?
I feel like he definitely does, but I feel like it will be censored because
it has to be the PDF stuff.
Come on, that's why I said that's the only thing I feel like. Of course, they were ushered in a certain way. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons I can't debate it. He's having a hot year. The beef
He's
with
on
Drake,
one of the greatest runs of all time.
The song, I mean,
and then also too, and one thing I love about Kendrick, he's not really a mainstream artist, so you don't really see artists of his caliber with real bars, real substance, real lyrics. He is mainstream, but what I'm saying is he has real lyrics. He has real a thought process, a real, procedure, what he's doing. He's not just going in there just throwing words together. He's actually understanding that he has a big influence. So he can't just say anything. He leads by example. So Kendrick, he's just the perfect person. Literally, he's just perfect for it.
And after Wayne came out and spoke and released that video, Nicki, of course, were in the comments and said some encouraging things to Wayne. Man, I rock with Nicki for her loyalty to Wayne. I rock. You may not agree with all the things that she does, but I rock with her for the love that she has for Wayne, and she shows and displays her loyalty towards him because what Wayne did for her, like, it's astronomical. But what she's also speaking to, Wayne has done so much for everybody. He's really been genuine to everybody. If you look at everybody he's worked with,
he always uplifted the young guys. Never turned his back.
So I love the fact
and I respect Nicki too. I just think people should have more respect for Nicki because Nicki's always standing up for what's right. There's a lot of wrongdoings that's been done to her since she's one of the greatest female rappers, if not the best female rapper of all time. She's been through a lot of hardships and stuff like that. They try to count her out. They try to blackball her. So she really understands what's really going on. I think people should give Nicki Minaj way more respect because she's standing against the system. She's fighting against. She might look crazy to y'all. She might look crazy, but at the same time, she's really actually speaking her truth and letting people know, no, the industry play these dirty games, and I'm tired of it. And a lot of these males or a lot of these rappers, these gangster rappers, they're actually scared to speak out against these bad contracts, these, what the industry do. But Nicki actually, as a woman artist, she's actually standing up against systems and programs. She's standing against it. So I really respect Nicki regardless of the Wayne stuff or whatever it is. I just respect her for being true to herself.
Yeah. And then after she came out and went on her rant, Stephen A. Stephen A. will find a moment in a time where it's not the time.
It's just not the time.
Read the room.
But some people always want to be the opposite of everybody.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, that wasn't the moment because what you just said, she was standing on something. She knows what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe her approach and what
she had a purpose.
Maybe her approach may not always be deemed the best approach, but what she's saying, if you actually listen and try to learn what she's saying things of substance. Things that actually matter. Things that are actually going on that we really don't see.
Issues that people are scared to speak about.
So it's like, bruh, I just feel like Stephen A. It's a time and a place, bro. When you interject in certain people's business, bro, that becomes a problem too.
And it's weird because I don't really see Stephen A. speaking on police brutality and things like that. Like, it's crazy. Stephen A. Smith, he's always speaking up on his own people, like we said before. But it's like, what about this police brutality? Just all the bad that's going on in the world. He feel like he has a strong voice. He feel like he's a heavy influence. I'm waiting for Stephen A. Smith to actually use his influence to where it really matters, to big issues, because he has a huge platform. Instead of using his platform to belittle his own people or be the gatekeeper. Like, for some reason, I think Stephen A. Smith thinks he's the gatekeeper of the Black community. So if we mess up or we do good or do wrong, no matter what it is, he got to be like the forefront of it. And I think he needs to understand his position and understand that certain things are
better left unsaid. Better left unsaid, bro. Because like it's
literally
it's pointless, bro. It really is pointless.
It's crazy.
Within that, let's stay in music real quick before we move to the next topic. Kendrick did drop a new song, "Let the Party Die."
Let the party die.
My review of it, it was 5 minutes. The lyrics were actually meaningful if you actually listen to the song and not just being biased, just listening to it just because it's not a boom bap, a hit song. So I did appreciate the lyrics. I would say, honestly, it's not something that I would replay. It's not for me. But I got the messaging. And then the song dropped when the VMAs dropped at 7 o'clock.
And on 9/11.
Yep. And so it's
messages.
And when we say one thing you have to get Kendrick credit for is that he's strategic in all of his moves, and you got to respect it. And he never really drops low quality anything, and that's why I would always say I respect him. No matter who I like better, you have to give a person like Kendrick his respect. And when he drops you got to pay attention to it.
My opinion,
just not my favorite song.
My opinion, I actually love the song. It was great. It came with great substance. It had great content. He just actually because a lot of people wanted to know what Kendrick was going to say next. So he basically feeding his fans and giving his fans like how he's feeling, where his mind is at the moment right now. And I love it. And most people, when they listen to Kendrick, they want Kendrick to actually just go hard and diss Drake and do all that, but he's actually just reshifting his focus somewhere else, basically towards like the blogs, like the DJ Academics, like the Adam 22s, because they're actually, this kind of like I said earlier, like a divide and conquering type of thing. They're just spreading fake news, false narratives.
Trying to divide.
They trying to divide, fake narratives. So Kendrick's basically letting them know, like, stop it. I'm a man. I make mistakes. I do wrong, but at the same time, I still want everybody to come together. And as a rap community, we shouldn't be divided. We should come together too. But these blogs, like the academics, they keep fueling the fire. They keep pushing the beef even higher than what it needs to be. The beef been done for like almost 2 months, but you still see DJ Academics throwing shots at K-Dot and saying Drake ain't over yet, and now you got people talking about Drake 4 Super Bowls. He turned out 3. Yeah, So it's just like the media is just manipulating everybody and just keeping the flame going. And I think Kendrick in this song, he was basically saying like, all right, well y'all knocking at the devil's door. I'm gonna answer it. That's what the song's about. So keep playing. I'm gonna reshift my focus somewhere else. We're gonna leave Drake for later, but I'm about to start looking at the other people too. It's not just about Drake. It's a bigger purpose.
I agree with that point. Yeah. Also, what I will say to counter that point, because I do agree with it. Yeah. But I will say it also has benefited him too as well.
Of course, it's supposed to.
So you get what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like. You got to think when you're a rapper, when you're an artist, you're a rapper, you want to benefit. You have a family to feed. So what's better? Like you can, like the podcast, you can benefit from it, but you're still changing people's lives. That's just how it goes. Like it just come with it. Like you people eat off their talent. So whether he benefited off of it or not, he's still letting people know, like I don't got no smoke with y'all. I don't really want no smoke for real, but if y'all want smoke, we can take it there. It's just music. You know what I mean? It's not more so personal. It's music. He said, I don't even hate y'all. I don't have nothing against y'all, but I'm going to bar y'all to death. I'm going to let y'all know how I'm feeling through these bars. We don't have to take it nowhere else. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Hey, I understand, man. I understand.
Like K-Dot on one of the greatest runs.
Like you said, I just feel like we just need to be done with this situation.
We need to be done. I think in the media, that's what I'm saying. Like the media is hyping it, keep making it worse.
Too much.
Making it worse.
It's been too much at this point.
And that's kind of what happened. I'm not comparing Tupac and Biggie to Drake and Kendrick, but that's how it was. The Source magazines and stuff like that, they hyped the beef up. It wasn't even that bad in the beginning. But you got the Source Awards, say, oh, Pac this and Biggie that, and people reading and interviews and that. The media plays a huge role, and we have to pay attention to that because the media, that's the reason why a lot of these kids are dying on, because they want the clout. They want to be on Instagram Live. They want to be on the blogs. They want to do this and that. We have to realize that the media is not our friends. This Instagram Lives, none of this is not our friends.
It's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
We got to be smart about a lot of things we're doing. We got to move differently. It's just killing us.
Definitely a lot of smoke and mirrors. Bro.
It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Just for a couple views. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
For sure. Let's move on. Let's talk about it. So, I got my brother here. Come on. We got to talk about something within the culture. So, choose one. All right, I want us to choose one between these movies.
It's a good legendary
cult classic movies.
It's a good one.
All right, you got to choose one out of these 4. Life, Friday, Rush Hour, or House Party.
I love Life. I love Friday. I love Rush Hour. House Party with my boy Bilal Barton.
Wow. And you remember, I used to watch House Party faithfully.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be at bro crib, bro.
Faithfully.
House Party on. These men know the words. Man,
it's tough. And Friday too.
And Life is crazy. Life is one of the funniest movies, hands down. Friday too.
And then
Rush Hour is just Rush Hour is
another classic.
You know what? I will honestly. Oh man, I'm gonna say House Party.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because at first I was gonna say Rush Hour. House Party, it's just because I remember me and you used to be back in the day going to house parties and stuff with your friends.
And it related.
And you scared to come home too late. Your mom might be waiting for you. So it gave you a real feeling. It was a real natural feeling that, hey, pull it up. Bro, pull it up on me. We ready. Like, we about to go pull up. Got plans for the night.
So relatable, bro.
So and it was just funny. It had the comedy. It had everything. So it was a great element of everything together.
Because you said House Party, I'm going to say Friday. I was reciting Friday, bro, the movie, when I was like 2-3 years old, bro. Yeah. Friday is one of the classics,
I love Friday, bro. I love all of them too.
If Friday wasn't here, I would have chose House Party. Friday, bro,
Friday
different, bro. Different, like you can never relive that. I love all the Fridays because honestly, my personal favorite.
And rest in peace to almost the whole cast.
Yes, bro. Rest in peace to
Pops.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Debo. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Facts.
Rest in peace to Ezel.
Yep, that was an all-star, bro. All-star.
Rest in peace, Andale. Yep. From you remember Moesha? Oh, that's the big lady.
Yep.
Rest in peace to the man. So, and that's the only thing. It's sad though. We can never really get a Friday. They in the works of it, but it's not gonna be the same.
It ain't gonna be the same.
I love Friday too.
And next Friday, one of my personal favorites. Next Friday,
next Friday,
Mike Epps, bro. Bro, oh my God, bro. Me and my cousin.
And Friday after next was a banger.
Bro, all of them.
Moly.
But that next, oh my goodness, bro. Who Rancho Cucamonga, bro?
Man, don't finish it. Don't finish the whole line in that one.
That was my.
I remember Pops was in the van. He's spraying. That reminded me of me. You know, you got that. You on the way home. You got the boat. You try to hurry up and get there. He's spraying like, oh my.
He said, "Stanley, get down."
That man tried to
He about to kill Stanley.
He trying to get to the toilet. People talking.
Like Stanley. Bro,
that be real.
Oh my God! Do you remember when Friday at the next when they when they was in the back and the dude they robbed him?
Yeah,
it was with Uncle Elroy. He was like Uncle Elroy.
Tastes so good, made me because everybody said it now. Tastes so good, made me want to slap him. You know what I'm saying? Like so. It's so many quotables in all of these movies.
So many.
Life is just so many. It just have so many twists and turns in that movie. It's so hilarious, but it's sad because there's a lot of people on death row.
Yeah.
A lot of people on death row for no reason. It's like a lot of innocent people. It's like lately, actually, it's been a lot of people actually, getting into something. Getting out of jail for being on death row for being falsely accused. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry for those people out there. If you did it, you did it. But if you're falsely accused, it is a scary situation. It's kind of nothing you can do.
You're right. Because life, the system real is live message in it.
It's crazy. All of them. Even Rush Hour is one of them. The ones that have fun with. But I love Rush Hour because it was really fun. But it had all the different elements. It had the martial arts because I love martial arts. Jackie Chan is one of my favorite actors as far as action actors. So he's up there with the Bruce Lees and the Jet Lees. You know what I'm saying? So I love Rush Hour.
And then the duo between him and Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker,
one of the greatest. They coming in that one. They had Chris Tucker is a GOAT. He's definitely
Chris Tucker. So in the movie Verzuz, Martin or Chris Tucker? And both of them had one of my favorite movies, bro.
Money Talk.
Money Talk.
I need to say Money Talk.
Bro, he know. I used to, bro.
Rush Hour.
Money Talk's the debate.
It's crazy. Both of them on that list, on the list, the Life.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Rush Hour, House Party.
They're both on them. That's crazy.
In 2 movies.
I didn't do that on purpose.
And they both in 2 movies. 2 and 2. That is insane.
Bro. Yes, because Martin is in Life.
That's insane.
Chris Tucker and Friday.
That's how you know they were really out here on it. But you got that Big Mama house.
You got Big Mama.
You got that Blue Street.
You got Blue Street. You got Roscoe Jenkins.
Man,
Martin. You got Martin. Martin got tons of. You got Bad Boys.
You got Life.
Bad Boys.
You got House Party. Bad Boys. So I will honestly,
Chris Tucker and some stuff, but now Martin.
I'm gonna definitely say Martin. Like Martin's still out here actually in movies. Bro. He just was Bad Boy. The one that just came out. He's actually doing well. until this day, man, for being almost 60 years old.
I think Martin is appreciated, but I still feel like Martin is underrated.
He's underrated, and he's OG. He's OG.
Bro,
Martin is great.
Martin is debatably.
That's my top 5.
Anybody
he might be my 1 or 2. Yeah, Martin's my top 5.
Come on, bro.
And guess what? Martin's from here. And I got a crazy story about Martin. Me and Martin went to the same high school. We both went to Eleanor Roosevelt, and we had the same art teacher. And she basically told us, like, Martin, he used to be a class clown. He was doing too much. And she told him, like, you know what? You can actually probably do comedy. So she took him out D.C. to a comedy store. They call them comedy stores. So he did like stand up, and he blew it out the water, and he became big who he is. So he told her, it's like, once I get this big check, I'm gonna buy you a car. So he pulled up to my high school with her new Mustang. Said, here you go, Miss Froggy. Rest in peace to her till she passed. Hey, rest in peace, Miss Froggy. Rest in peace. She gave me hell, but
that's a good teacher. That's an amazing story, bro. Yeah. Because we do, bro. That just goes to.
It's a full circle.
PG man. County, bro.
PG County. We got legends. We got legends on PG County.
Legends, and they even don't know. Martin is from here, bro. Like, and what he's done.
Dave Chappelle, man.
Dave Chappelle, bro. What he's done. Like, think about it.
Earthquake.
Def Jam,
we great in the comedy.
Oh yeah, bro.
DMV, we good with the comedy.
And then you got Regina Hall. Regina Hall from here, bro. You got Taraji from here, bro. We have legends from here. Oh,
my boy Najee Marshall. You know.
Oh, yeah, Najee Marshall.
Najee,
Pelicans. Come on, bro.
We here, man.
We here.
But my boy Isaiah played for the Bengals. So yeah,
this is tough, bro. This was tough, bro. But Martin, he has more of a movie catalog, and he just have a bigger discography.
He got a bigger discography.
Like Chris Tucker is one of the ones, because Money Talks debatably might be one of my favorites.
It's one of the most hilarious movies. But Martin,
bro.
He been around for so long. He stand the test of time.
From Def Jam to Martin the Show, like he really paved the way.
He paved the way
for a lot of people, bro, and he's blessed a lot of people with this platform.
Definitely, without a Martin, probably Mike Epps. You know, like Martin really laid the blueprint for a lot of comedians, especially with this, with this comedies, going transition into, TV shows, which we all had that. But Martin, Martin's top 5 show too. Top 5 comedian, top 5 shows, top 5 like comedian turned actor. Like he's there in almost every category. Come on.
Yeah, Martin.
Martin's there.
Martin 1 and 1. Martin 1 and 1.
One on one.
Me and you both had tattoos, bro. And I was talking to one of my colleagues about this recently. I feel like it was a good conversation. Agree to disagree, or agree or disagree.
Yep.
All right. Tattoos and piercings should not be considered unprofessional. Me personally, I don't feel like it should be deemed as unprofessional, because us growing up, it was always a thing like, don't put tattoos in your body. And I understand that, because in a professional setting, I feel like what should be off limits is like your neck area, your face, all up here, which is like more visible to the eye. I get that. I feel like now you get in the realms of like, that's unprofessional. But anything else, bro, tattoos doesn't change your capability of doing the job.
Yeah, nowadays they're more lenient.
Yeah,
nowadays, I would say, I would kind of understand why they kind of like don't want tattoos in certain workplaces. I think it's like we always say, it's a time and place for everything. So I kind of, I'm 50-50 with it. Like I would understand if I had a business, and I wouldn't want nobody just, I'm not judgmental enough, but presence and appearance is everything. So if you want to work for these companies, it's okay to be, have tattoos and stuff like that, but just know they paying attention to your parents, because they just want to have, just a good morale and a good energy. And sometimes we all know certain tattoos are different. And you see certain tattoos on certain people, you're going to be looking like, I don't know. So I'm 50-50 with it. Like I kind of understand why businesses and jobs, they're like that. But at the same time, I feel like you shouldn't judge anybody for having tattoos. What if they already had tattoos? They, maybe they just wanted to change their life, or maybe it's just their art. This is what they love to do. So you shouldn't judge a person based off of the art, but 50-50.
Yeah. Me in totality, I would say I agree.
50-50.
But I am 50-50 about it too, because it is a time and place. It does matter. And you being aware of your surroundings. Like honestly, it's always about how you present yourself. That's really how you get in the door in a lot of places, bro. We always say it's not what
real.
you know, it's who you know. So getting yourself in
because we all do that. Like you can say, oh well, this job won't hire me because of that, but I guarantee if you was in that position, you had the same opportunity, you might think a little different too. Yeah. So we can't judge nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, we can't judge how somebody will feel.
That's true. And man, make sure you go before we get up out of here, man.
Check out that great book.
My brother Jason, man, made an appearance last podcast, man. He's gonna be on more, but definitely make sure you guys go support, man. Make sure you guys go support.
Beautiful book, beautiful book.
Movie Divergence, man. It's actually a great book, man. Like honestly,
beautiful.
I'm proud of my brother, man. Make sure
I'm proud of you, bro.
Go support, man.
Please support. Please support.
For sure, for sure.
Yep.
Yes, sir. You already know we out of here.
Yes, sir.